everyone, it's Cloud Runner this time instead of Xavier. This time, instead of my normal videos, I decided to interview my teacher, Mrs. Burke. And I want to ask you just a few questions about how you feel about Halloween that's coming up tomorrow.
Sure.
What do you think the most appropriate costume for kids is?
The most appropriate?
Or the most easily recognizable that isn't from like a video game or something?
A witch or a ghost. Those kinds of just traditional Halloween characters.
Now, do you personally celebrate Halloween?
I have, for years, yes, when I was a child, I went trick-or-treating, and then as a parent, I took all my kids trick-or-treating, and they dress up every year.
I see. So, what do you decorate your house for Halloween?
I do. I've always decorated. I try to get decorations after Halloween for the next year because they're cheaper and I've accumulated. And I've had a Halloween party before where we do the recipes, you know, that are like, look like chopped off fingers and just in the nature of Halloween.
Just kind of like basic foods that you would just see lying around and think, hey, this could be something that would be good for...
Well, I look up ideas on Pinterest and that kind of thing.
And you just go by what you see and try and necessarily replicate it to the best of your abilities.
Right.
How many trick-or-treaters do you say you get a year?
In our last house, we used to get over 100. Usually my husband would pass out the candy, and I don't think he ever really kept track, but we went through a lot. While I was walking my kids around to trick-or-treat. But since we moved here, we've gotten none.
Wow.
But it's kind of dark on our street. There's no street lights, so...
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, and
not
it's
a lot
up
of kids are going to wanting to go up a hill and try and possibly look for...
I did buy candy, though, just in case somebody shows up.
It's always good to buy candy just in case, because you never know, there might be a few trick-or-treaters.
Right.
But, yeah. Would you say you're a big fan of Halloween?
To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan.
I see.
But I do it as my duty. I felt like as a parent, and it's such a fun thing for kids to dress up, that I did it for them. But after doing it year after year after year, and I'd be working, and then you rush home, and then you have to do all this.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be fun, but I got kind of tired of it. It was fun at first, and then I got kind of bored.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, because a lot of people don't care for the holiday because of what it represents, especially to a Christian family, because they believe that Halloween is the day that Satan was born, and
This software is provided as is without warranty of any kind and is to be used at your own risk. The use of this software is done at your own discretion and risk until agreement that you will be solely responsible for any damage to your computer system or loss of data that results from such activities. You are solely responsible for finding the connections that are the data and equipment used in connection with any parts of this software. And the creator will not be liable for any damages that you may suffer in connection with well,
is rising. Because it's nice.
The story we knew of sugar and spice, but a rainbow's easy once you get to know it. With the help of the magic of a Pegasus
So much fun. While they're out getting all these goodies of theirs. And of course, in Cloud's Tale, there's Young Flyers test. That's going to be happening. I know there's going to be a lot of failures this year. Not sure why. It's
a simple facility.
Because this portion of this video is to those that are really hard. Those who enjoy the darkness. It's a wonderful feeling. The failures will pay their toll in the Rainbow Factory tonight. All of them will pay with their lives. The Pegasus device has finally been reawoken for this night in particular. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Don't get scared, because I'm going to tell you of a story that's been buried in the pages of history, and it usually comes out whenever Colts and Phillies turn out all of the lights, and they tell of a story of a factory that's truly black as night. The Rainbow Factory is a gruesome place where Lovedale is no longer that of happiness and joy, especially on Nightmare Night. It is full of screams and pain, where ponies that have failed are killed, and their screams echo throughout the factory, and their blood falls like rain. So satisfying. It is really they don't compare to Legends and all those other great legends. For this is a warning. If you fail the Young Flyers test, you will become a rainbow. You're in the factory. You cannot leave the factory. While you may be called useless, that is not entirely true. You're worthless to the block as a pony, but you still have a purpose. Purpose to all ponies in this land, far and wide. You get to help us make rainbows. Beautiful, magical rainbows. Doesn't that excite you? Now, do we have any volunteers?
In the rainbow factory, where fears and hearts come true. In the rainbow factory, when a single soul gets through. In the rainbow factory, where fears and hearts come true.
Been warned.